Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike three and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett for the 21st time in Dodger history. A no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first since Hideo Nomo in 1996. Josh Beckett, a no-hitter.
2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase. Not going to get.
And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Draw ever closer to first pitch here this afternoon. Let's get a look at today's starting lineups. And we'll also give you a quick look at our two starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Kevin Cabrera will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Designated hitter, Kevin Cabrera.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Look at the spin. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The right fielder, number 31.
Robbie Rolls will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now the pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, you know, it's just like the song says. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out right there. This guy didn't put up too much of a fight at the plate, but you've got to give credit where credit is due. He went right at him, and he collects a dominating strikeout. That's not going to go unnoticed in those stands.
Into the box, Justin Molina, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Central squad is on top here, 2-1. Ronaldo Cervantes will come in and pitch now. Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones.
Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up.
for the third time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
And again, the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it! The Tigers have done it! For the fourth consecutive year, they are champions.
With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. And with first pitch just moments away, here's a look at today's starting lineups. And then briefly, let's take a look at the 2 starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Tim Costanzo will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Tim Costanzo.
Grounded foul off to the right. Now here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Challenge fastball right there, and he just flat out blew him right by him. You know these scouts are looking for well-rounded pitchers who can get outs with every pitch in their repertoire. But it's always encouraging to see a guy that can just reach back for that good old number 1 and throw it past a good hitter.
Stepping in now, Pedro Cardona, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, walks can just be a killer for a pitcher. So often they can lead to big innings. So he's definitely going to want to cut down on those as we move forward. Every pitcher gives them up from time to time, no doubt about that. But when they get inflated, then they can ruin a guy's career. Or in this case, they may hurt his stock in the draft.
Hitters count 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And he is in there.
That'll count as a single against him, but there's not much he could have done differently aside from striking the guy out. He makes a nice pitch, gets him to roll over, but his infielders behind him can't make the play. As a pitcher, that can be frustrating, but hey, being unlucky is part of baseball sometimes, so what's really important is responding well when things don't go your way.
Ready now on 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Michael Andrews will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Fooled him on strike 3 right there, and he gets that always satisfying backwards K. You know, Major League teams and their scouts just love guys that can rack up the strikeouts. So we're going to see if he can collect a few more of those before this night's over.
Reggie Henderson is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And tack on one more. Make it a 4-1 lead.
The batter, second baseman
Woody Copeland. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pause, now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. He's got it. From his knees, he got him. What a play, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Alexander Cabrera will come in and pitch now. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it.
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap, and it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter. 0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out and made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley. And how about the appreciation from these fans? A spectacular catch.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Schode has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way.
It has been an enlightening weekend so far for the best amateur players in the world, the top 100 of whom have gathered to put their skills on display. And they'll have one more shot to impress here on Day 3 of the Topps Amateur Showcase presented by MLB The Show. This afternoon, we wrap things up with the 3rd and final game in this round-robin competition between the international prospects and the prospects from the Central region. And with first pitch just moments away, here's a look at today's starting lineups. And let's also get a brief look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Maurice Studer will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Now here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
And it doesn't look like he saw that pitch very well right out of the pitcher's hand as that off-speed pitch dropped right in there for strike 3. And, you know, that's such a valuable weapon, especially for a young pitcher, to have an excellent off-speed pitch to complement the fastball so he can fool you at any time. Trust me, the scouts are going to like what they just saw.
Into the box, Steve Phillips, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And that's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 31,
Elmer Amaya will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Comes set. Now the pitch. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
And on 0-2, I think you're better off trying to bounce that thing rather than leave it up. Even though that's high, it's a dangerous spot to miss.
Lindsey is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. J.J. Sneed will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's set. Now the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Ivan Santos will come in and pitch now.
For the Dodgers, number 37, Ivan Santos.
Entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Central Stars win this one 2-1. So long, everybody.
Here now our final line.
Punted right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the post.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Rounds 1 through 5 are complete. So we will now begin. With the 9th pick in the 6th round, the Chicago Cubs select Steve Gambino, a closing pitcher from the Central Region.
Okay, so the MLB first-year player draft is winding down here as we move through the later rounds. We just saw a familiar face get selected. What do you guys have to say about him?
Yeah, we just saw this guy play a couple days ago against some other draft.
To center. Hicks going back. And now over. Makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 400